and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a 2016 Toyota Highlander Limited in the color red. Let's take a look. Starting up front, underneath the hood, we have a 3.5-liter V6 engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 270 horsepower and 248 pound-foot of torque. Up front here, of course, we have our headlamps, our daytime running lights, and the fog lights. We also have our lovely Toyota branded bug reflector on the front. As you get along to the side here, we have our alloy wheels and side mirrors with integrated turn signals and blind spot monitoring. Rear windows do all come with factory tinting, and looking up top here, we have our roof rails. As we come up to the back here, if you look across the rear bumper, you'll find these little round nodules. These are your rear parking sensors. And if you look under your logo, you'll find your backup camera. The little thing that this feature does, if you press this little black button on the right-hand side, your rear windshield will pop out, and you can simply lift it up, either for access or a little bit of extra wind flow. As soon as you put it back down, it's locked into place until you press the button again. Of course, to open up your rear cargo space, reach under the logo and press the button. Automatically will lift up for you. So taking a look back here, you'll see that we have both second and third row seating. The second row has a 20-40-20 split, with the middle section being removed, though there is a little tray that can be put in. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Third row seating is a 60-40 split bench on the left-hand side. As we can see, all of these features are adjustable to have the seats up or down in any configuration, allowing you to extend your cargo space forward or to accommodate for additional rear passengers. We do have the Toyota branded rubber mat lining throughout the rear portion of the cargo space here, and it is Velcro attached to the third row seating and split to accommodate for the two sides to work independently from one another. This rubber lining helps to keep the vehicle protected from your cargo and your cargo protected from your vehicle. We do have a nice amount of cup holder storage, and if you look just above, you'll notice these little indents. These are there on both sides. This accommodates for a rear cargo cover, which can go in here and fully extend outward to protect the privacy of any goods you're storing in the back from any prying eyes. If we look underneath the rubber mats, you'll find this little tab. Lift that up to find your rear spare tire access here. You're able to access the tire itself underneath using the tools covered up by this little black portion. And in the back, we can see the handle right in the middle there for your cargo cover, which can be then removed and put into spot in the back here. Simply put back the paneling and then slide your mat back down to cover it back up. And of course, to close up your rear cargo space, we have handles on either side, and on the left, we also have the electronic button. Next, let's take a look at the inside. So, looking in our backseat area, you'll see that your internal upholstery is this lovely black leatherette with this brown stitching. As we said, we do have this folding tray which can come outward to create this nice little storage space. For your rear passengers, the second row seating, of course, does have these armrests, which can easily go away to create a pathway for walking between more easily to get to the third row. This pathway can also be achieved using the little handholds on either side here to adjust your seating. Your rear passengers do have a beautiful view of the Panoramic Moonroof, and they also have their own access to the air conditioning system, as well as their own high-low on-off controls for the second row seating heated seats. On the back of the passenger and driver side front seats, we also have pouch storage, and currently the unit has the Toyota branded rubber mats throughout. Nice amount of storage in the door, as well as the JBL speakers. We also have this nice brown leather standing out and this chrome accent. In addition, we have this nice little built-in feature which allows you to extend it upwards and keep the sunshade to keep it out of the eyes of your rear passengers. Just as easily unlocks and then folds flush away here. As you move forward, take a look at your handle. You'll notice these two little indents indicating a keyless entry unit. You can tap your hands here to lock and unlock. Inside the driver's door panel, again, we have the brown and black leather, as well as the wood grain trim and this chrome trimming. We have the power windows for front, back, and child safety lock, power lock system, and side mirror controls. Next to the handle, you have your memory seat settings, which of course means that we do have power adjustable front driver's seat, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support, plus this nice little section which allows you to extend the part underneath your knees to accommodate for some more support. Both your hood and gas release latches are on the bottom left-hand side of your dash. Above that, a nice little storage compartment, and then controls for your heated rear wiper blade, heated leather steering wheel, parking assistance, your electronic cargo release, as well as additional parking sensors here too. Hop in here and take a look at your steering wheel. We do have your controls for your volume, and then for your radio next to it, and then hands-free communication. On the right-hand side, we have the controls for your dash, and then your cruise control tucked into the back. On the dash itself, on the left-hand side, we have the controls for your dash brightness at all of its different levels, and then your odometer trip on the other side. In the middle here is your infotainment center, so where you access much of the information about your daily driving experience, including the built-in navigation and all of your audio listening. This unit does come with AM and FM radio, full Bluetooth connectivity, optional adapters for both USB and aux, a CD player as you can see on the top here, and satellite radio. Under their climate control center, we have dual climate control so that you and your front passenger can have your own unique temperature settings, or you can sync them up to work in unison. You're also able to control your rear temperature from this location, or allow them to control them for themselves from the back. We have your defrost for your front windshield, rear windshield, and side mirrors. And then next to all of this is your push start ignition. Under there, we have this nice storage compartment which runs the length of the dash. In the beginning portion, we have this little cap which can be removed or moved around to allow free flow of cables down from your USB and charger or your 12-volt up to this nice little storage space. We also down here have the controls for your traction, snow, downhill, and your rear axle lock, rear diff lock, sorry. And then looking just behind your your gear shift, we have your controls for your heated and cooled seats for the two front passengers. Simply scroll side to side to adjust to whichever temperature you please. We then have the splitting middle console. Last but not least, looking upwards, we have your sunglasses compartment. 1, 2, and 3 mark your garage door openers. We then have your controls for overhead lighting and the controls for your beautiful panoramic moonroof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this 2016 Toyota Highlander Limited in the color red. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Auto Mall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.